So a jury is made up of 12 people. A jury should come to a unanimous decision, meaning for there to be a verdict, one way or the other, guilty or not guilty, the whole jury need to be unanimous. So for the jury to convict, all 12 members of the jury need to say guilty. To acquit, all 12 members of the jury need to say not guilty. After a certain amount of time, the judge can say, I will accept a majority verdict, meaning 10-2.
Yep.
And that means that, for your verdict, you need to have 10 people agreed that it's either guilty or 10 people agreed that it's not guilty. Sometimes juries can deliberate and they're in a stalemate. And eventually the judge can give a Watson direction. So I'll read out the Watson direction from the Crown Court Compendium.
Okay.
So it's this is the Watson direction. Each of you has taken an oath or made an affirmation to return a true verdict according to the evidence. No one must be false to that oath or affirmation, but you have a duty not only as individuals, but also collectively. That is the strength of the jury system. Each of you takes with you into the jury box your individual experience and wisdom. You do that by giving your views and listening to the views of others. There must necessarily be discussion, argument, and give and take within the scope of your oath or affirmation. That is the way in which agreement is reached. If unhappily 10 of you cannot reach agreement, you must say so. So effectively telling the jury at that point, if they cannot reach an agreement, they can say so.
And does the judge read it like that, word for word each time?
Word. Yeah, that's how it appears in the Crown Court Compendium. So that's exactly the direction that the judge would give. So it's when you get into the point whereby you're getting very close to the judge just discharging the jury and finding that there's a hung jury. So effectively, it's just a final direction that the judge can give to say, if you can't reach a majority, say so.
Is there rules or guidance on at what point the Watson direction happens? So is it they've been out for a couple of hours, let's do it now? Oh, they've been out for days, let's do it now? Or is it the discretionary?
Yeah, it's discretionary. So it could, and I suppose it all depends on the seriousness of the trial and how long you'd expect the jury to be out. So I've had cases where a judge has given a Watson direction after 4 hours of deliberation. So it all really just depends.
Yeah, if it was like a murder trial, you'd probably let them deliberate for a couple of days.
Yeah, I don't think you give a Watson
half
direction.
an hour. Give them a Watson direction.
What's taking you so long? So it all just depends on the individual circumstances of the case.
Cool.
But they're not used that often, to be honest. And
judges prefer the unanimous verdict.
Yeah, that's it. Or at the very least, a majority.
Yes.